Week 16 on my road to Worlds. This week I started my training program and it is very intense. It is pretty much all days on. There's a lot of strength work because the question of whether I make the state team is still up in the air. We're taking it as the worst case scenario, so we're just getting into training for the long run. If the news comes in that I am in the team, we'll be changing it up so that I can be ready for the competition in November. But at the moment, we're pretty much getting ready for next year's state titles. So there's a lot of strength work going into this. And long story short, everything hurts. But it's part of the process. I am keen to get back into the training. All the stuff I'm doing is actually very fun. And I quite enjoy it. So this week, even though the training was pretty hard, I still had a pretty decent week, if I'm being honest. And I did, just a good bit of everything. Nearly swept the gym at my home gym, which I'm pretty happy about, and we'll just have to hopefully keep it up as time goes on. Let's have a look. So I started with a bit of board climbing. This is a new project I set for myself. This is a very, very difficult kind of first move. Getting high in the shoulders is pretty difficult. And then it's just real big tension on the pretty slopey feet and pretty slopey hands. I genuinely don't know how I was able to stick that. But yeah, we're pretty lucky that I was able to stick it. I just kept trying to kind of stick the move. I just had a bit of a foot pop there, as you can see. Just trying to get what position I'm in. I start to figure it out more and more, and at this point I'm kind of realizing to go more up and try and get high in the left hand rather than jump out to that, which is why I stuck it. I didn't try and reach for the right hand. I tried to just pull up and let my momentum take me into the right hand. It was the first time I stuck that move, and then it just got really, really difficult. At this point, my skin was just terrible. This session, I actually had to tape up before I even got on the hangboard, so yeah, it was kind of bad. This session here, I don't know what's going on with my camera work because I decided to film the floor rather than the top of the video, or the top of the climb. But I'll just explain what's up here. There's two little slopey crimps and then a very bad sloper, which is the top hold. I try to just kind of sit on that foot, but I couldn't really come in to match, so I thought I'd just try and span to the last hold. But it was just a little bit out of my reach. It's a very, very bunched top, which I find very difficult being a little bit taller. But I tried to do a little bit of a different beta here, which is not really my preferred beta. So at the moment I'm on one of the crimps here. I come into the other one, which is a lot worse. At this point, I just try and open up my hips and just try and compress the 2 feet together as I go out. And here, I'm really just squeezing in the two. And once I get here, I really shift my hips over so my weight's underneath the hold and match in. I'm happy I got that send. This was another one that I just didn't film the top of it for some reason. I think my film work was a bit lazy. This is actually my flash go, which I'm pretty happy with how I did. I was crimping really, really hard on this one. And you can see that I don't know what to do. But I just kind of went out, trusted the foot, and just squeezed the two crimps. Being tall enough to reach that foot probably helped quite a bit. And then the right hand was just good enough that I could just lock it in and really reach up to the top hold. This, I'm pretty happy about this climb here. Just a really big move, especially with how bad my skin is. It doesn't really feel that great. Right here, I kind of kick off the wall with my left foot, and I kind of go over the hold and just didn't want to squeeze. So on this last go, you can kind of see my left foot again. I just kind of graze the wall there, which just helps me get a little bit higher on the hold. So I'm quite happy to do that boulder in 3 goes. And this one is one that I was able to cheat because of my height. Instead of running through to the end of the volume, I was able to span it. And and means that the move is a lot higher percentage. So I was able to just do it a lot more static than a lot of other people would. However, this top bit, I had to really do my own beta, because the beta here is you match in, you go out, you get your foot on that ball, the foot just about where my knee is, and then pull up. But that was just pushing me out of the wall. So I figured out I can just be tall and just kind of jump to it. The holds are pretty decent. So, yeah. All in all, pretty good week. I can't really complain about it too much. With the training I'm doing, which I'm very excited about, getting back into hard training, I was still able to perform at a pretty good rate, which I am very happy about, and I'm keen to see where this is going to go in the future. We're still waiting on hearing back about the team selection, as I said, and as soon as I find out, you guys will know as well. So stick around for the journey.